人集まったらプロクラブ始めます。PS5 版、クロスプレ4、誰でも参加 OK。 こんばんは、参加できますか？はい。どうぞ。ありがとうです。よろしくお願いします。はい、お願いします。プレイオフみたいなので人来てからでもいいですよ。ま、ビビさんだし、2人でいけるんじゃないですかね。 W。あれ、クロスプレイが。15試合消化後に当たらなくなるんですよね。 W。あ、そうでしたっけ。 他のチームがプレイオフしてるのでリーグで当たらなくなっちゃうみたいでしたね。ああ。そしたら、その時はサブチーム作りますか？了解です。
It doesn't get much better than being able to call yourself the record scorer for a football club. But last time out, we saw him make history and revel in the moment. Now the prospect of more goals from this highly gifted footballer who rarely fails to deliver on the pitch. We're live on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, no end product. Good run, very much in control of the situation, but quick thinking defensively. And back with Kim. Delivering it into the box. Couldn't quite keep it down. Goal kick. Johan. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Johan. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Pew. Bulut. Park. Schmidt. Oh, good use of the ball. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Oh, disappointing clearance.
Good
technique displayed. Crossed into the penalty area. Smuggled away. Wall. Johan. And big trouble might be able to profit here. Well, disappointing end to the move. Pew. He's found a pocket of space. Unable to trouble the defence with that cross. Andrade. Johan. That's a good-looking ball. Well, a textbook Pressure applied. And back now with Park. And nicely over the top. Delivered into the box. And stopping the danger. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Nicely cut out. This is looking threatening. Could cross it in here. Superbly read and executed. Johan. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. But he keeps going. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Johan. Teammates available. Might lead to a chance. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Park. Schmidt. Could be threatening. Well, it nearly worked out. And a fine interception. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. How about the cross? Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, that'll be a corner. A goal here would really change the complexion of this match. And deciding to go short with this one. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
And quick thinking defensively. Johan. On the ball, Arce. Now there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, options at the back post here. Clears it away. It's with Andrade. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
惜しい、ナイス。
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And possession changing hands. Bulut. It's with Araujo. Park. Beautifully weighted ball. The header had just a bit too much height on it.
Well, that was a good bit of play. The cross, the movement and the determination were excellent, but not the end product.
And easily cut out in the end. Pugh. And it's with Zimmerman. A very good tackle. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter, but really sticking to their task defensively. Schmidt. Bulut. And Schmidt. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here.
Well, Big Trouble have struggled in terms of possession, that's for sure. But their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
More defending for them to do here, though. Schmidt. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance.
参加よろしいですか?
Oh, super piece of play. Johan. And it's with Zimmerman.
よろしくお願いします.
Offside it is. A really good pass. And a good take under duress there. Olsen. Good looking sequence this. And it's with Zimmerman. And the cross into the middle. Well, it was a poor attempt. And a goal kick it is. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And a goal! They've added to their lead. Much needed security. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Pugh went in strongly, decisively. Plenty of support here. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Well, the advantage didn't come to very much. Hence the award of a free kick by the referee. Has eyes for goal! Decent technique, but the goalkeeper did his job. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Promising pass. Some possibilities inside the box. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Now Teixeira. Schmidt. Araujo. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. And that's going to result in a goal kick. Well, nearly there, this game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, I think they've been a bit unlucky today. They certainly haven't been 2 goals worse than their opponents, but in key moments they've just been found wanting, particularly defensively.
He's in control of the situation. Araujo. Sakamoto. And back with Kim. Very quick thinking there. 5 minutes left. Genuine chance. And the keeper there to deal with it. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not the most confident clearance. Johan. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass at finishing. Just can't stop him today. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Pugh. And back now with Park. Schmidt. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Johan. And Zimmerman now. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for the...
Nice.
The game plan, too many players below par and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying...
空いてるところどうぞ。
The quest for playoff success. This the opening match, and the players are certainly up for it. Can they get it right on an occasion that really, really matters to everyone associated with the football club? Stay tuned, it's live. Good evening and welcome ahead of what could be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the stakes are getting higher. This the first game in the playoffs. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, this should be good today. The quality will now go up another level with the start of the playoffs. Let's hope we get a really good game here.
Coffee. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. It's with Blanco. Now that goes down as a robust piece of tackling. What's the referee going to do next? That's really good and effective physical play. Cross could be useful. And able to get a body in the way. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here.
See.
Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And a time for calm on the ball. It's with Jensen. Hartmann. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? He could pick out a teammate. And quick thinking defensively. Well, we simply had to feature him today after he broke the club's goal-scoring record in his last appearance.
Well, as you mentioned, the record was broken last time out, but expect more today. This is a player that's hungry for goals and has the ability to keep scoring them.
Pugh. Sakamoto. And played in. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the position they were in.
See.
Mendoza on the ball. On to Henry. It's a promising move from big trouble. And let's give credit to the defending. And Blanco. Schmidt. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. That's a good-looking ball. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Can he give them the lead? Oh, tremendous block. A chance now with the corner.
See.
Oh, good save. Well, trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be.
See.
Casade. Good-looking ball. Magnificent defending. Corner kick played in. Well, couldn't get it past that first defender. It's been aimed towards the front post. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Blanco. Park. And Blanco on the ball. Pugh. Schmidt. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Good weight on that pass. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Well, defensive resilience there. Well, getting close to the half-time break, and the visitors find themselves behind. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
Coffee. Oh, what a top-notch pass. Well, now it's the turn of big trouble. Hartmann. Coffee. An effective ball. Crossing opportunity. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Nagatomo. Good-looking sequence. It's a cross towards the near post. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
惜しい。ナイス。
And the ball is rolling again. It's advantage big trouble after the first 45. Let's see how the second half plays out. Swift ball into the area. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Oh, he's given us away. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Casade. Making progress. Nagatomo. Oh, that's a fine cross. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Pugh. Schmidt. And back now with Park. In the right place to cut out the pass. It's with Jensen.
The owner of the green car is blocking up the emergency exit. Please return to your vehicle.
Nagatomo.
As soon as possible. Thank you.
Hartmann. And Jensen with it. Beautiful pass. Cross fired over. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. "30 minutes to go then." Well, possession ceded. Bulut. Pugh. And the pass deftly cut out. Peters. Ball played nicely. And disappointing for big trouble to give it away like that. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Oh, nice ball. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in.
C.
Intercepting it intelligently. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. And nothing comes of this attack. And disappointing that it's gone out of play. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Bulut. Pugh. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. And the decision is one of offside here. Hartmann. And the referee playing advantage. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And big trouble have possession again. Mendoza. A good vision there. And he's in an offside position. Nagatomo. Hartmann. Coffey. And deliver towards the back post. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? And taken short. Determined defending. And crossing towards the far post. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something. Can they keep it out? Well, a time for composure on the ball. Nagatomo.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
Well, that's splendid play. Can they convert? Nicely saved. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。
It doesn't get much better than being able to call yourself the record scorer for a football club. But last time out, we saw him make history and revel in the moment. Now the prospect of more goals from this highly gifted footballer who rarely fails to deliver on the pitch. Stay with us here on EA TV. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Drogba. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Pugh. Sakamoto. Bulut. Possession one. Promising pass. And it's with Schmidt. Well, couldn't keep it. And continues his run. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Well, the attack coming to nothing. Park. It's with Araujo. Sakamoto. Pugh. It's with Araujo. And unable to keep the ball. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Araujo. Sakamoto. Pugh. Schmidt with it now. Araujo. Good weight on that pass. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Now, will the cross work out for them? And the header off target, but resolute defence.
C.
Takes the shot. Oh, great block. Blocked again. Chance to cross. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Schmidt. Good visualisation and execution. And the flag raised. Offside it is.
C.
On the ball, Teixeira. And a good tackle. Good through ball. It's looking promising. That's a useful cross. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Araujo. Sakamoto. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Mori. And the ball in behind the defenders. And he clears the danger. And back now with Park. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Electing to shoot. Great defending here. And what a magical save it was. Short corner it is. He takes aim. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, you sense the goals coming. They're getting so close now. They just need to take one of these chances.
It is a decent-looking attack here. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Appear to be in two minds. Threat over for now, it seems. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
惜しい。ナイス。湯にすみません。
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how this second half pans out. Drogba has it. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Opportunity. Oh, tremendous block. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Sakamoto. Pew. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And the cross into the middle. Gutierrez.
C.
Prieto. Drogba. Excellent defending. Schmidt. And intercepted it, able to deal with the threat. Now Teixeira. Can he play it in? And spot on with that challenge. Contreras. Ray. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Pew. 30 minutes to go then. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And just wide of the target in the end.
Well, good effort, but I think the goalkeeper did have it covered.
Prieto. Mori. Good movement. And teammates to play it to. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Can he find the net? And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Mori. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Prieto. He cuts it back. He fancies it. It's still alive. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance. Well, those stats really do tell you everything. So many chances, but yet so little end product. At some point, though, you sense they're going to get the breakthrough.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. Brilliantly blocked. Sakamoto. Not the pass he had in mind. And they're on the front foot, looking for a winner near the end of this game. And having a go! Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. Prieto. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back.
Well, I have to say, these fans are doing everything to drive their team forward here.
An important interception. Schmidt. 5 minutes left. Pugh. And a lot to like about this attack. And it's played into the centre. And mopping up defensively. Schmidt. And the last touch off the defender. So a corner coming up. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. And passing it through. On the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper.
C.
Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up.
Nice.
Well, the ball rolling again. No end to the action. It's the first period of extra time. And I must say, this has been a back-and-forth type of game. Options in the middle. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Great ball over the top. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. And they deal with the threat this time. Sakamoto. Bulut. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And it might be. Oh, it's off the post. Well, defensive resilience there.
Well, they won't come closer than that, but they are creating chances, and surely a goal is coming.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Well read to put an end to that attack. Contreras. He has time to play it over. Well, no problems defensively. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in.
C.
Pew. It's there for him. Crucial piece of defending. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Well, they're going for the short one. Disappointing for the players on the centre that it didn't reach them. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Half-time in extra time.
C.最後決めきれなくてすまない。
Did really well to get through. Opportunity. Well, it might still work out for them. And fisted away. Surely. Oh, that surely had to go in. But marvellous defending. Denied once more. Can someone get on the end of this? Insufficient accuracy as regards the corner. Good bit of closing down. Schmidt. Teixeira. All even, but will it stay that way? And there is the golden goal. One that glitters for them and secures their victory.
Nice.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
結構熱かった W。よかった。ナイスゴールです。
It doesn't get much better than being able to call yourself the record scorer for a football club. But last time out, we saw him make history and revel in the moment. Now the prospect of more goals from this highly gifted footballer who rarely fails to deliver on the pitch. It's coming up live. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium.
And a goal! Using his head in more ways than one to help the cause.
Nice.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
A struggle to keep the ball for the young boys. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. He brings it down, but work to do. Magnificent defending. One block after another. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, the game plan of the coach is to get the ball into the front players as quickly as possible. He is the player to do it. He's brilliant with his back to goal. He'll link up the play, and he's key to the way they play the game.
Corner conceded, an unfussy clearance. And over it comes. Well, no danger now. Sakamoto. Araujo. Advantage played. And back now with Park. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
See.
Not a short corner here. That's not a bad ball. Struggling to get it away. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Nice.
Oh, he's given the ball away. Now, what can they do from here? That's excellent defending following the cross. Kouassi on the ball. Quinn. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. And goes for goal! Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. Quinn. De Jong. Schmidt. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. And it's played into the centre. Oh, just over the bar. Seemed to catch it with the top of his head. Good opportunity, that. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick.
See.
Just the challenge that was required. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, good work by the keeper.
See.
And he's fired over the corner. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. And he saw the situation developing.
本番は参加できますか？はい。
It's with Araujo. Struggling to keep the ball. Real attacking intent shown by the young boys. A goal! And it's very much game on here. Well, back underway, and we have to wonder, can young boys come up with another goal? Excellent ball over the top. Pew. Well, very close to half-time now, and it's a narrow lead for the home side. Stuart, how would you assess what you've seen?
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guile in the top third of the pitch, and that's been key to them leading at the moment.
Good distribution. Getting forward. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. And that is going to be a booking for the goalkeeper, in the opinion of the referee. And a timely penalty save. And there's the delivery. Well, still an issue here. Attending to his defensive chores. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And teammates to play it to. Well, there it is. Can you believe this? From 2 down, they now find themselves level.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
What to like about that pass? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again.
C.
Keen to take it short here. Crossing into the middle. Well, not away properly. Well, there's defensive solidity for you. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
W. Nice.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Sakamoto. On the offensive. Well, they've lost the ball. De Jong. Oh, good vision there. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. Now the young boys have possession again. Oh, great vision. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Quinn. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? And options in the centre. He fancies it. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Decent looking pass. Good looking sequence. The delivery. And still danger here. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent. Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
And back now with Park. And playing it through. Just needs to steady himself. Can they stop it going in? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Nice.
Kouassi. It's a promising looking move from the young boys. And Kouassi has it. Can he play it in? Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Pugh. Schmidt. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Making a bit of headway. Cleared away comprehensively. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Nice weight on the pass. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Schmidt. Oh, nice ball over the top. And players waiting at the far post. It comes to absolutely nothing. Pugh. He takes aim. Can they put it away? That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well, he's going to be cross with himself, straight into that human barrier. Tavares.
C.
15 minutes left for play. Park. A glorious chance. And what a magical save it was.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Taken short. Plays it back. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
Clattered away. Well, winning back possession. 10 minutes left for play. Sakamoto. A really good pass. Well, they still have designs on the win, but they took care of the situation defensively.
人集まったらプロクラブ始めます。ナイス。C W
And unable to keep possession. And De Jong on the ball. And young boys pushing forward with options available. And able to close down the shot. And Schmidt now. A chance maybe from the wide position. The defender doing his job.
C
And they're on the front foot, looking for a winner near the end of this game. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. And Schmidt now. And winning it back. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up.
ナイス。毎回延長戦あるの忘れる。
Well, the ball rolling again. No end to the action. It's the first period of extra time. And I must say, this has been a back and forth type of game. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Now, what can the young boys do from this position? That's well blocked. And a long way out here. Well, I gave him the big build-up, but the keeper has it comfortably. Schmidt with it now. Great effort to keep that one in play. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. He continues his run. And a useful cross. And cleared away. That's a lovely ball. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. And it's with Schmidt. Well, that one has promise. Sakamoto. And that's great work to keep it in play. Beautiful pass. Excellent block. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And the referee playing advantage. On to De Jong. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level.
長いですね W。
Well,
こんばんは。CM か CDM 参加いいですか？
A good and fair challenge. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
And very nicely positioned to win it back. What a magnificent pass.
ありがとうございます。
Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And deep into the penalty area. Blocked it brilliantly. Good-looking ball. And whipped into the box. Did well to clear it away. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Schmidt. Pugh. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Still pushing for a winner. Well, options at the back post here. Smuggled away. And the young boys did well to win back possession. Schmidt. Now will the cross work out for them? Is it going to be? He's blocked it! Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Did well to win the ball back. Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go now to penalty kicks. And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. And it's gone in. Can he get the better of the keeper? He had to score, and he does. And confidently converted. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. So lethal in front of goal. And he steps up to take his penalty. Superbly done. How many players would try that? Oh, she couldn't beat the keeper from the spot. Not a great penalty. And he's taken the low road. Beautifully done. It won't be lost on him what's at stake here. He knows he's got to score. In it goes. His turn to try to convert from the spot. Well, the Panenka has duly fooled the goalkeeper. And he's beaten the keeper. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. And the penalty converted down the middle. And slotted home right into the bottom corner. Excellent penalty. And the penalty converted here. And there it is. Perfectly executed. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
ありました。そのまま行きましょう。よろしくお願いいたします。
Superb placement there. Clinical as always, in front of goal. Well, it's all about keeping a cool head. And he scores! Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Well, she knows full well what is on the line here. Job done from the spot. Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Yeah, he played well, didn't he?
The playoff position so far, respectable, middle of the pack. But they're certainly looking up at teams above them and wanting to be higher up the table. Can they get the job done today? Stay tuned, we have it live. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, it's a mixed bag for them so far. We've seen them play really well, but we've also seen them play poorly. It's a case of which side turns up today. Let's hope it's the former.
Sakamoto. Schmidt. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, that one has promise. Delivered into the box. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Schmidt. Super tackle, and they've won possession. Nice looking move this. Can he take advantage? Full credit. Wonderful stop. Feeding it through. Well, couldn't keep it. Difficult to stop him. Teammates in the middle. And I think the threat has been averted.
See.
Decent looking pass. Promising pass. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And back now with Park. Bulut. Pugh. And he read it well. Nice switch of play. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Might lead to a chance. It should be. Clear deflection off the defender there. Trying to pick out a teammate. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Well, nothing comes of it. Borges. Akpan. Andreasen. And Borges with it. Well, he's lost the ball. Schmidt. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Oh, fine stop. Struggling to get it away. Not a time for cool heads. Andreasen. Ball played nicely. Intercepting it intelligently. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Schmidt.
B.
And Borges with it. Committed challenge. That's a lovely ball. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Nice.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. And Borges with it. Schaefer. And a tidy challenge. Good ball over the top. An alert intervention. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. On to Pepe. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
Nice. Hakushu.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Might be able to set up the chance. And beyond the last defender, offside. Oh, good vision there. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Well, getting the ball forward. And players waiting in the centre. And he's broken free. A mischievous effort. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. And eventually into the grateful grasp of the keeper.
Well, that could have gone anywhere once it hit the woodwork, but they've got away with it here.
Superb effort to keep it in. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Able to close down the shot. Getting forward, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end.
C.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Not smooth in possession. So a half an hour remaining. Duarte. Park. Schmidt. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Duarte. Akpan. Now with Pepe. Good visualisation and execution. And he's in an offside position. Intercepted effortlessly. Moving into the advanced position. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Difficult to stop him. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. Can someone get on the end of this? Did his job defensively. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Zhao. And played the pass well. Dangerous ball. Well, still an issue here. Good technique displayed. Not away completely. Schmidt. Another perfect position to read it. On to Pepe. Nice weight on the pass. Well, that's a moment he would like to have back if possible.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
Can't miss, surely. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Fruitful looking attack. Oh, cleared away. Superb defending. Massive credit. Well, high marks for that pass. Zhao. And a useful cross. Well, he took care of it defensively. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Free kick awarded then by the referee. And in the event, just a talking to, but could easily have seen yellow. Well, the seconds are ticking away and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Tremendous challenge. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a...
The playoff verdict so far, a mixed bag. Some highs and a few lows. Overall, you've got to say, room for improvement. And they're determined to show that improvement in this game. Next on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for club match action. And foiled only by the crossbar.
C.
Well, no damage done.
Well, what a start to the game that would have been. They certainly can't come closer than that.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Nickel. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And a textbook interception. And the cross into the middle. Will it happen for him here? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Using space on the opposite flank now. And a throw-in forthcoming. And a disappointing throw. And using his strength to shield the ball. Now the pressure being exerted. The delivery. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job.
C.
Well, a very important record broken last time out. You're looking at the club's new all-time top scorer.
Well, he's
Oh,
got
the chances on Stuart. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
ないかないし。
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Here. David. And the pass, a good one. Options in the centre. What can he do with it now? But quick thinking defensively. Bulut. Well, let's see if something comes of this. And he's in an offside position. Take it away. Good idea. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Ivanov. Janssen has it. Higdon. Nickel. Good ball over the top. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Janssen. Ibrahimovic. Strong but fair tackle. There to win it back. Araujo. Might really be able to trouble them here. And possession changing hands. Zhao. Nickel. Here. An encouraging Arsenal move. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. A move of promise on the flank. Oh, this looks useful. And surely, and a goal it is. The keeper readied up part of the equation. On they go again. And Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. Here. Nickel. Ivanov. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. Stuart, how would you assess what we've seen?
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance of play, I think they do deserve their lead. They just have that little bit more creativity, particularly in the wide areas.
Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Tremendous block. Not the best challenge, free kick. Really clever pressing. Looking for someone to play it to. Oh, blocked it! And cleared away over the byline, and a corner kick to come.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
He's driven in the corner. And a confident clearance.
参加いいですか? はい。
Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch.
こんばんは、参加良いですか?
And so it is half-time. The first half action is over here at the Red Bull Arena.
空いてるところどうぞ.
Back underway with Arsenal trying to find a route back into the match. It's with Araujo. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Oh, great vision. Pressing like that will help the cause. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Now a decent position. Blomqvist. Excellent strike! Still alive. And a simple clearance, a good one.
Well, what a good piece of goalkeeping that was. But the equaliser can't be long in coming, surely.
Playing with plenty of zest and energy on the front foot once more. And a significant block following that cross. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Blomqvist. Credit to them for winning back possession. Effective press. And the referee playing advantage. Decent position. Chance here. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Just the clearance that was needed. Determined defending. Here. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Promising pass. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. And play halted. Free kick given. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Oh, nice ball over the top. What a brilliant pass. Oh, that goes down as a wonderful save. But hang on, offside is the decision here. Nickel. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Well, thumped clear. The cross is on. Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. Here. David. And he read it well defensively. And a good-looking ball. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Determined defending. Promising pass. Targets available, cross comes in. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Nickel. Good tackle. Sakamoto. Beautiful pass. Real chance. Well, it's not going to count. Flag up quickly then.
Yeah, he was offside by quite a bit there, and he knew it.
Here. Janssen. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
B.
Decent looking pass. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Ball's gone. Nice looking move this. Will he finish? And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Nice.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Well, not so fast. The referee says penalty, and maybe a late glimmer of hope for them. Can they get one back? And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot. On with the game then, 3-2. What will happen next? Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Well, just a bit too much on the pass. And this will be a goalkeeper's ball.
C.
Throw-ins given. Here. Janssen. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. But they dealt with the threat posed. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Zhao. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Well, great read there to intercept. He's using his strength to good effect. Nickel. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek,
Nice.
it was very competitive. Sharp.
GG。次で落ちます。はい。
A lot to like about the playoff run so far. The team hitting plenty of high notes, yet knowing full well that easing off is simply not an option. The drive for glory is considerable. Stay with us. We're live next. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides... Well, what a stop that was! Zhao. They've given it away. Jin. Sato. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Zhao. And a decent delivery. Very effective pass. Oh, surely! An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
W.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Wagner. Good tackle taken away. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. That's a useful cross. Giving the ball away. And nicely over the top. No pressure whatsoever on the keeper. Well, a very important record broken last time out. You're looking at the club's new all-time top scorer.
Yeah, what a great achievement, but he won't want to stop there. He loves scoring goals, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come from him, including a couple more today.
Now he must favour the cross. Kawashima. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And delivered into the box. And a no-nonsense clearance.
C.
An effective ball. Could cross it in here. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. And easily intercepted. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Good distribution. And he's in. And the problem not completely solved. Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. Jin. On the ball, Balak. And that was a very fine read. Could play it in. Has to be. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Good use of advantage. Berg. Jin. And he read it well defensively. Schmidt. Good through ball. And putting paid to the danger. Gives it a go. Can they put it away? And the decision is one of offside here.
C.
Jin. Toure. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? And looking towards the back post. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Zhao. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. It comes to nothing in the end. A good vision there. Wagner. Effective looking pass. Played into the centre. Well, it might still work out for them. Aware of the threat, solving the problem.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. On the ball, Ballack. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? That's a very fine piece of tackling. And delivered into the box. Not messing around with that clearance. Couldn't keep the ball. Sato. Wagner. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
Nice.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Distributing it well. An effective ball. The switch of play now. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in.
C.
It'll be a corner. Let's see about the delivery. The clearance wasn't decisive. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper.
C.
Foul there. Free kick awarded. Fed over towards the back post. And cleared away over the byline. And a corner kick to come.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Might work out. My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper.
C.
On the ball, Ballack. Perfect tackle. Promising pass. A very effective clearance. That's a good ball. Well, not cleared away completely. Schmidt. Zhao. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Zhao. Pew. 30 minutes to go then. And the cross goes in. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. And the referee has given them a corner.
C.
Played over. And a struggle to get it away properly. And a long way out. Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Araujo. Oh, nice ball over the top. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, good vision there. Is this the moment? And ready to strike. Still a chance. And in it goes. From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing.
Nice.
Wagner. On the ball, Ballack. And a tidy tackle. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. Toure. Sato. Baran. And the cross smuggled away. Not quite the cross he was hoping for. Bulut. Not to like about that pass. Well, gifting away possession. Effective piece of pressing. In behind for him to chase. The threat was there, but no problems now. They got the touch on the ball. A throw in now. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. And a fine cross. And danger still. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Zhao. High pressing and good high pressing. Oh, what a top-notch pass. Possession given away, unfortunately. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
ありがとうございます。
Toure. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Might work out. And keeping it out. And the deflection means a corner.
C.
Delivering it. Well, it still could be dangerous. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going.
一旦ロビー戻ります。ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。米順でどうぞ。ミッキゴリちゃんさん、お疲れ様です。ありがとうございます。
bang in form, and the statistics back that up. They've confidently reeled off 3 wins in a row to send a message to the other teams that they must be taken seriously. Will they make it 4 on the trot today? We have all the action for you live coming up next, right here on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, thanks again, Derek. I'm really looking forward to seeing this team in action. They're top of the table, and you can see why. They have excellent players, they've got a good coach, and a real desire to win football matches. Let's hope they're at their best today.
Well, good-looking play with the ball at defeat. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Good reflexes.
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Well, there was never any doubt we were always going to be highlighting him after his exploits in the last match, breaking the club's goal-scoring record.
Yeah, what a goal scorer, but I'm sure there's still a lot more to come from this player, including today maybe. It's a remarkable achievement.
Roya. It's with Romero. Roya. Key on the ball. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? An exquisitely taken free kick, but no end product.
Well, he has such good technique. I expected him to score there, but it was still a great effort.
That is how to apply the pressure. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Played into the box. Well, clattered away. Will he play it in? And a goal kick is the outcome. Decent progress with the ball at his feet, but they dealt with the threat posed. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Might be able to set up the chance. A concession of a corner here.
C.
Taken short. And the cross goes in. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it.
C.
If those are your items, please collect them.
Using space on the opposite flank now. Must score! Oh, good save. Excellent header. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. And a lot to like about this attack.
Well, they're playing some really good football here, and these fans are driving them on.
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. Well, he's been ruled offside. Can he do it? And it must be. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Nice.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Opportunity. Terrific piece of anticipation. Really getting stuck in. Michael. Superbly read and executed. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Beautiful pass.
こんばんは、GK 参加いいですか？
An important interception.
はい。
Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. And options in the centre. And just wide. There really wasn't much in that at all. High pressing and good high pressing. It's with Araujo. And the danger is averted. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. There to win it back. Can he put it away? And a simple clearance, a good one. Pugh. Well, he's lost it. Romero. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Michael. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Nice.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And quick thinking defensively. Key. Not just the tackle that was needed. Schmidt.
よろしくお願いします。
And possession changing hands. Key.
はい、終わったらロビー戻ります。
Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
Zhao. Did well to win the ball back. And a good-looking ball. Well, that's going to go down as offside.
Well, he couldn't quite release it quickly enough, and the flag went up.
Zhao. Well, that one has promise. And whipped into the box. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. Just too much height on that one. Close shave, though. And credit due, a good intervention. Key. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. And out of play it goes, unfortunately for her. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Key. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And that is offside. Freeman. Pugh. Schmidt. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Good tackle. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Romero. Van den Berg. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Oh, super header, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, trailing, but plenty of time left and a corner coming up. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Well, straight out of play by the goalkeeper, and it'll be a throw-in. Zhao. Good weight on that pass. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw-in to come. Oh, not a good throw-in at all. Clean challenge. Great block. An alert piece of defending. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. But the danger averted for now. 10 minutes left for play. Royer. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Pugh. Oh, really good pass. Clattered away. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. 2-0 now, and back underway. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Roya, good use of advantage. Well, offside, Stuart, when that pass was made.
Well, he should have let that run. He was always going to be offside.
Zhao. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Nice. W GG 自分はラストしますね。ジラスお願いします。はい。こんばんは。参加いいですか？はい。どうぞ。 皆さんブルーロック映画見ますか？
A lot to like about the playoff run so far. The team hitting plenty of high notes, yet knowing full well that easing off is simply not an option. The drive for glory is considerable.
興味ないのかも W。
Live on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating.
.では落ちますね。あら。落ちありでした。了解です。またお願いします。楽しかったです。ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。部屋壊します。多分検索できないです。まだ。すみません。まだバグってます。 はい。どうぞ。
The playoff story so far, a success story. Top of the heap, yet still pushing for more. Their thirst for glory simply never quenched. Can they keep the form curve heading in an upward direction today? The action is next on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, thanks again, Derek. I'm really looking forward to seeing this team in action. They're top of the table, and you can see why. They have excellent players, they've got a good coach, and a real desire to win football matches. Let's hope they're at their best today.
That's a very fine piece of tackling. And Kawashima has it. And a good-looking pass. Played into the box. In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
1-0 then. Vida. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Kawashima. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Crossed into the penalty area. Attending to his defensive chores. Well, they fancy a short one. But unable to make anything of the cross. Gerrard. And a timely intervention. And passing it well. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, the header was respectable, but the goalkeeper always seemed to have it covered. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. On to Cole. Oh, he looks threatening. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Good-looking pass. And space to cross it. Oh, chance perhaps. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Trying to pick out a teammate. Cleared away comprehensively. That's a useful cross. Well, an ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. Good distribution. Fine cross into the middle. Still work to do. Splendid defending. And over comes the corner. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Park. And the cross goes in. Managed to get it out of there. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Oh, great vision. Thumped clear. Freeman. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Kawashima. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. She's made a really important challenge. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Vida has it. Knudsen. Possession lost by the Dragons. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it broke down, alas. Now, what can they do from here? A really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. So, getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Cutting the ball back. And the Dragons are showing good width. And this to level it. Oh, she could be in. A goal! Real excitement, a back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
GM カセパープレックリーイング
So, a level contest, 1-1. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
ナイス
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. He's using his strength to good effect. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, a struggle to get it away properly. An effective ball. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Will this corner bear fruit for them? Trying to deliver it accurately. And the referee says penalty. This to give them the advantage. A goal! Accurate from the spot. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? What to like about that pass? Schmidt. A good vision there. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Oh, they've lost it. And a creative look about this. Could be. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again. That's such a perfectly delivered ball into the danger area. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So the ball is running again at 2-2. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Vida has it. How about the cross? Good ball to switch the play. Well, very effective play in possession. The cut back. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Trying to pick out a teammate. It's not a particularly good corner there. Gerrard. Good weight on that pass. And it's played into the centre. And he did what he had to do defensively. Could be threatening. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. And you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. Decent looking pass. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. And that puts them in position. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Quick ball into the area. Well, full marks for trying, but he couldn't quite get it on the target. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. He's given us away.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Schmidt. In the right place to cut out the pass. Now with Cole. Vida. A good-looking play as she tries to get them onto the front foot, but timely defending when it mattered. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Vida. Gerrard. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Still looking for space. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Delivered into the box. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. Ten minutes to go then. And that will be the keeper's ball. They've regained possession. Freeman. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? But the danger averted for now. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Vida. Well, a growing sense of frustration. Just can't get near the ball. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. On to Cole. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. Pulls it back. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them. Well done.
惜しい。これで落ちます。ありがとうございました。はい、またお願いします。今日はジラスでお願いします。あれ、もう一人でしたっけ？全員います？こんばんは、3回いいですか？はい、ジラスですが、良いですか？はい。どうぞ。ありがとうございます。はい。全員いますよね？一人足りない気がするけど W。 今日は
A
これら
lot
す
to
ぐ。
like about the playoff run so far. The team hitting plenty of high notes, yet knowing
皆さん
full
参
well
加あり
that
がとう
easing
ござい
off
ました。
is simply not an option. The drive for glory is considerable. Stay with us on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, thanks again, Derek. I'm really looking forward to seeing this team in action. They're top of the table, and you can see why. They have excellent players, they've got a good coach, and a real desire to win football matches. Let's hope they're at their best today.
Park. Gilles. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. And nicely over the top. Fine cross into the middle. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Well, the referee has reached for his pocket early on here. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late, and he deserved a booking for that.
And he did well to cut it out. Hasebe. Promising pass. And you need your defender to take charge. And tidily played. Teammates in the middle. Well cleared away. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, no end product. He's protecting it well. Well, a very important record broken last time out. You're looking at the club's new all-time top scorer.
Yeah, what a great achievement. But
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
GM。
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Good through ball. The delivery. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Chance to finish. Nicely blocked.
C。
Let's see about the delivery. Couldn't grab hold of it. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Petrov. Hasebe. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, let's see about the cross. She's ready to pounce. No let-up here.
C。
In behind for him to chase. Could it be? A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Now can he get on the end of this one? Able to clear the danger, at least for now.
Thank you today. Happy birthday, Tony. Everybody loves you and is thinking about you.
Oh, tremendous block. Sakamoto. A very effective challenge put in. And it's played into the centre. Making sure nothing came of it. Gilles. Petrov. Great block. Well, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Well, possession ceded. And they could eat into the lead. And a simple clearance, a good one. Could cross it in here. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. A good vision there. Nicely timed tackle. Superb looking pass. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Oh, that's not a good clearance. No, high quality defending. Park. Well, wasteful from meat and drink. Chance to run at them. Cross fired over. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Nice.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. And it's whipped in early. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Petrov. Under pressure, can he finish? Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Pugh. Schmidt. And giving it away. And an effective clearance. A really good pass. Dangerous ball. Well, no damage done. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, we're into the final half hour. That's a good ball. And he takes it on and tried to whack it towards goal, but the post getting in the way.
Well, he did everything right, didn't he? So unlucky. That could have gone in off the post.
Not taken away. He won the ball. Good use of advantage. Well, he's gone back and awarded the free kick because there really wasn't much of a tangible advantage.
W.
Meat and drink unable to retain possession. And really pressing their opponents. Schmidt. Well, showing really good width here. And a useful cross. And tidy defensive play. Fine cross into the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Well, it wasn't superb distribution by the keeper, that we can say. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, he had it on target, but it was never going to trouble the keeper. An important interception. Hasebe. Lovely ball over the top. And defensive play to be applauded. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And it's with Freeman. Just the challenge that was required. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Promising pass. Targets available. Cross comes in. Not messing around with that clearance.
C.
Park. Sandberg. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Now, what can they produce on the flank? And they deal with the threat this time. Oh, good vision there. He's in with a chance. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
GM.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed.
ゴムの知能がすごく低いですね W。
Schmidt. Vitale. Bulut. Good weight on that pass. Schmidt. Did well to win the ball back. What a magnificent pass. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Playing it in. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. They need to get bodies back. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Nice looking pass. Delivered into the area here. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
今日はこの辺で。
A really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, his movement was brilliant today. Whether he was running in behind
おつわりでした。
or dropping into pockets of space,
ありが
he
とう
caused
ござい
all
ま
sorts
した。
of problems.
お
What a
つ
good
わりでした。またお願いします。お疲れ様でした。おつわり。お疲れ様でした。またお願いします。ありがとうございました。ニコニコ。初ゴールからどうすることもできませんね。人が多い時にまた来ます。すいません。ファセパープレックリーング。いえいえ、こちらこそ疲れて集中力欠きました W。またお願いします。